boardrooms, flights, deadlines. For executives, the calendar never stops. But true success is not only ventures built, it is about the legacy secured for family. Just 40 minutes south, Trava offers that balance, a sanctuary away from noise, yet the heart of South's next growth corridor. Arrival defies stature. Trava's guarded entrance, framed by iconic architecture, welcomes with dignity and privacy. A community where discretion and prestige are built into every detail. Executive plan with foresight. Trava devotes nearly half its estate to open spaces. Tree-lined boulevards, flood-free terrain. Here, space is not the afterthought. It is the foundation. Master planned by Leandro V. Locsin Partners, Trava is designed for timeless elegance. Wide eaves, seamless indoor-outdoor floor, and solar-ready roofs. Architectural build not for trend, but for legacy. The Pavillion is more than a clubhouse. It is a private retreat, solar-powered, wellness-focused, reserved only for residents. Leisure pool, discreet fitness, and gardens for quiet gatherings. Weekdays in the city, weekends in balance. Children play under wide skies, family gathers without traffic delays. Trava restores what the city cannot. With Calax and SLEC, Santa Rosa is the South Rising CBD. International schools, healthcare, and retail surround Trava, all minutes away. The city is close when we need it, yet distant when it should be. In 2018, Trava lots launched at 24,000 per square meter. Today, they stand at 45,000 to 55,000 per square meter. By 2030, properties reach 290,000 per square meter. What drives this? Infrastructure, multinational growth, and Santa Rosa's rise as the South business capital. Few assets combined, flood-free certainly, open spaces, and agricultural pedigree. Trava does. Prestige is never mass-produced. Only a handful of prime phase 2 lots remain. Each 550 to 750 square meter, each a future legacy. For executives, scarcity is opportunity. Once gone, they will not return. We invite you to a private executive preview of Trava. Walk the avenues, experience the pavilion, review your personalized property brief. It is a vision alliance. Enjoy a 48-hour courtesy hold. Through Prestige Concierge, every detail is discreetly handled. From agricultural guidance to builder referrals to bank coordination. Trava is more than an estate. It is the legacy of leaders. Once again, guys, this is Christina Barro from Prestige Properties. If you're interested and you want to know more details about the property we're offering here in Trava, please don't hesitate to message us directly at 63-917-513-2484. It's my Viber, WhatsApp, and iMessage. See you in my next one!